Okay, so here we are with the first requirement of AUC Section 210 regarding establishing the terms of the engagement. And so first we see that the auditor should establish whether the preconditions for an audit are present. And so what exactly does that mean? Let's go up to the definition of this term. Okay, so here we have the definition of the preconditions for an audit, and that is the use by management of an acceptable financial reporting framework in the preparation and fair presentation of the financial statements, and the agreement of management, and when appropriate, those charged with governance, to the premise on which an audit is conducted. So in summary, we have to establish that management has an acceptable financial reporting framework, and also that they have agreed to the premise. And in the subsequent two videos, we're going to understand how do we go about determining whether these are present. But first, let's understand what this term premise means. And for that, it's in AUC Section 200 where they define this term. So let's go there. Okay, so here in AUC Section 200, we have the definition of premise as it relates to the responsibility management and those charged with governance whenever we're conducting an audit over the companies that they manage. So this is the premise that management and those charged with governance understand and acknowledge their responsibility for the preparation and fair presentation of the financial statements in accordance with an applicable financial reporting framework for the design, implementation, and maintenance of internal control relevant to the preparation of that financial statement. And it's their responsibility to make sure that the financial statements are free from material misstatement. And it's also their responsibility to provide the auditor with access to all information that is relevant to the preparation and fair presentation of the financial statements, any additional information that the auditor might request, and also unrestricted access to persons within the entity for whom the auditor needs to obtain audit evidence from. So in summary, we see that it's management's responsibility and not the auditor's responsibility to select the appropriate financial reporting framework and to prepare and present the financial statements thereon, to implement and design their own internal controls, and to provide the auditor with all the information that he needs to conduct the audit.